Last time on the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. After rejecting Hiroko's final request to kiss her face, we try other ways to learn her secret and ask our friends for what she might like. After bribing her with a calico vinyl figure, we succeed, resulting in the bombshell that Hiroko and Takumi aren't actually time travelers, but are in fact two people stuck inside a time loop. Sadly, we get story locked, so we go on to find more unexplored paths to make progress. So recap time! God, this was a while ago. We are getting Retsnom from the old effing man. Before we could say, don't worry, I'll absorb it, Nozomi hit us with the pipe and then we knocked us out. So, let's not do the sacrificing this time. I'll take one Retsnom, a la carte, please. I'll revive Retsnom just the way it is.
Are you sure about this?
The legends talk about Retsnom creating the ruby tear, not its human host. We have other legends about the creature to tell us what we expect. With this method, we have a much better idea of risks and rewards involved. I guess this is the logical decision, come to think of it. Bringing it back inside someone would be too risky. There's no telling what might happen.
Fine by me. We can keep it like a pet.
You and your pets, Nozomi.
This'll be so cool! I always wanted an animal critter friend of my own. I can play with it and teach it fun tricks and train it to be an accomplice in a locked room murder.
You shouldn't just ignore her. So fed up. That's my decision. Will you give us Retsnom?
Well, just give it a nice little bow if you're gonna make it a pet. Yeah. Okay, you take it.
Yeah. Looks kind of like a... How could it just be kept in there?
Inside is the world's last Retsnom. You need only remove it from the bag to break its seal. And when the seal broken, it will live again.
It's in here? Really?
Awesome sauce! Let's head home. Thanks for the help, old timer. Yeah, I am the one who should be thanking you. I feel as if a great weight's been lifted from my shoulders. I pray that this choice will lead you in this world to salvation. I pray that most sincerely.
Okay. Tie, with that final cryptic remark, the old man walked away. Didn't see where he went. Looked like he'd simply melted in the darkness and disappeared. Oh. That's not ominous at all. Why do I feel so uneasy all of a sudden? Gee, I wonder.
What's up, tackers? How'd you go all quiet? Are you thinking of having your way with me here in the dark? Has hanging out with me finally stoked your desire to a burning point?
Don't flatter yourself. It's nothing. Let's just go. As if. Made our way to the surface and trained back to the academy. This is in Nozomi's room. We held a ceremony to finally reach Retsnom's seal. Okay. It's not Sneal. That's a different Pokemon entirely.
Okie dokie. Let's open it up. Come on, little fella, smile for your uncle.
Does that make me the owner? Maybe we should rethink this. I mean, once we open it, there's no telling.
A real man never goes back on his word.
Okay. The moment Nozomi opened the bag, a small dark form shot out of it, scampered away to the corner of the room.
This is Retsnom.
That's creepy.
Oh, it's so small and cute. I love small, cute things. Oh, hey, is it just me, or does this little guy look frightened to you?
Maybe we can feed it some books?
Yeah, it's definitely acting a little cagey.
This thing gets away, be in big trouble. How do I bring the situation under control? I need to make a choice here, and I guess I should... What? So soon? Okay. What are our options? I mean, we know it's an unstoppable monster unless Nozomi absorbs it, right? Well, not unstoppable. It'll die eventually, but capture it, calm it down. All right, we can try that. I know we don't, probably speak the same language, but we'll just play a melodic song on our harp. Yeah, that'll do it. Easy. Maybe it's like a cat or dog. Try to calm it down.
Right. We're keeping it like a pet. May as well treat it like one. Here with a Retsnom. Don't be scared with your mommy and daddy.
Hi!
I didn't mean it like that, and what?
How about we give us some food? Maybe that'll like us.
Decision time. What will you feed Retsnom?
The old man said I can eat anything, right? Maybe I'll start with this notebook that I've written all my most embarrassing secrets in.
Why would you? Why do you have something like that lying around? Just be careful, okay? We don't want it biting the hand that feeds it.
You worry too much. What's this little bean gonna do nibble on my fingers? Ooh.
Totally unconcerned, Nozomi extended her notebook toward Retsnom. The very next moment.
Tarumi! Get away from it!
She's already dead? You're joking. Whatever! Oh my god! No way! This is a total shock. This can't be happening. Well, oh my god. The top part of Nozomi's body vanished like it'd suddenly been plucked away. Which it had. Retsnom wrenched off her torso and eaten it. After eating the first time in centuries, the creature began to grow. In a few short seconds, it already much bigger than it had been before. Several times larger. Now, Retsnom turned toward me, and our eyes met. To tell the truth, I didn't even know if the thing had eyes, but in that moment, I was sure it was looking at me. There were some other things I was sure of too. First, without the shadow of a doubt, I made the wrong choice. Freaking alright then. And second, there's no way in hell I was gonna survive this encounter. Seriously? Well, I'm gonna be on. So much for no bad endings. Didn't they say that at the start of the interview? Too late for regrets. Okay. Could have sworn they said, you know, there's no cheap endings or, you know, bad endings, right? That, I don't know. What do you think? Genuinely. That seems like a, well, you have to try again. You know? We can't let it out of this room. We have to catch it before it gets away, and no feeding fingers to it.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Before we could take another step forward, Retsnom made its move. Whoa, come on, again! Oh, god dang it! It launched itself at me with the force of a miniature cannonball. I had no time to brace myself or get out of the way. And then everything went black. My consciousness began to fade. I found myself thinking the way the old man had looked the last time we saw him. Did he know this would happen when he gave Retsnom to us? When he said we could handle it? Had it all been one big lie? Yeah, I guess so. Bummer.
Takumi!
Takumi,
wake up!
What? What? That voice. What is it, my love? No, frick! Suddenly I was wide awake. What happened? Last I remember, ow, ow, ow. My head felt like it was going to split open. The pain brought it all back. Retsnom had headbutted me and knocked me out.
Takumi, we're in big trouble now.
Nozomi rushed into my room. Her face was paler than usual. Sorry. Even beneath her makeup, something had clearly gone terribly wrong. What's the matter? What happened, Retsnom?
It knocked me out right after I got you. I only just woke up myself.
And it didn't eat us?
I looked outside to see what was going on. I saw.
Oh, you scared. Something really bad is happening. What's going on? Fighting through the pain in my head, I got my feet and staggered out the door to see for myself. Huh? Ah! Oh, that's a cowabummer. Oh my god, what is that? Why are there rocks floating?
What the?
Did it devour the entire school already?
What is that thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Dude, come on.
That thing roaring is what woke me up. I stepped out onto the roof, and then I saw it. It was just there.
Where is everyone else? Where's Siri?
I don't know. I keep calling out to them, but there's no reply. Except when I looked in their rooms, there was blood everywhere.
Jesus.
What?
I mean, we knew this would happen, but God, that fast? There's no chance.
That thing is Retsnom, isn't it? I mean, it has to be, right? Do you think it ate the others? Is that how big it grew so big? If it is, then all this happened because of us. It's our fault.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I don't know. I mean, it really is the old man's fault.
Wow, really, Takumi not taking accountability. Wow.
I have no idea how much time passed since we released Retsnom. One thing was clear, though. The nightmare unfolding before us was no mere dream. It was really happening. This was cold, hard reality. Apart from that one fact, I was totally in the dark. Oh no, she's succumbing to despair. Okay. You okay?
It's hopeless. You're done for now, Takumi. This is what
No.
you get for hanging out with a hopeless case like me.
Oh, come on.
I'm always coming up with bad endings and saying how cool they would be. Looks like someone finally granted my wish. I never really meant any of that, but it came true anyway. The gods sure have a sick sense of humor.
Suddenly understood with perfect clarity, Nozomi and I really were doomed. Wouldn't be long before Retsnom attacking what seems us as well. Had it left us until last just to make us suffer because we were the ones who released it? Maybe not. We knew what was going on in the mind of a bizarre creature like that. The fact remained I messed up. I made the wrong choice. Okay then. My friends were dead. And Nozomi and I will be next.
Hey, Takumi, that monster's gonna eat us anyway, so would you kill me first?
Oh my god. That's asking a lot.
This is my fault. Bad stuff always happens when I'm around. Tell me you blame me for all of this, that this is what I deserve. Then I'll be able to pass on without any lingering regrets.
Dude, come on. I mean, we can just still try the bus. Like,
Killed by the first person I ever really liked. I don't think my soul will ever want to come back after that.
the first ever? So, is Hideko just... That's not important right now. I can't do this. She was wrong. This happened because of me. The choices I made led us to this disastrous conclusion. Nozomi hadn't done anything wrong. There's no doubt in my mind this was my fault, not hers. And so... Huh? What are you gonna do? I did the only thing I could atone for what I'd done. I granted her last request.
This is all your fault.
That is horrible. That ending blows, dude. Are you kidding me? What? Oh. After how many hours we finally do have confirmation, though. That is disgusting. Dude, in hindsight, this one was a billion times better. I guess some endings are just not equal. So the lesson learned here, just do one path all the way. But the problem is, I don't even remember what we're doing. Oh, here's an idea. Oh, but this is the time when Nozomi died. I mean, we just saw her and finally got her confession. If this timeline we say no, we're not going to reveal Nozomi's cryptoglobe in secret. Let's try that one out. That could potentially lead to something new. Or another bad effing ending. Who effing knows? But yeah, this was... I think we told everyone we're a time traveler and then nothing new happened. That's about it. Siri's all like, who are you, Nozomi? I don't effing get it. I ain't telling you nothing, Siri. You gotta use context clues. Watch the previous videos if you really want to know, okay?
I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret, even in multiple timelines. At least until we make it to day 100.
Well, technically I made it day 100. It's a secret I will never break.
Okay, I believe you.
I can't. It's not my place to tell them about it. It's deeply connected in Nozomi's past, and I don't want to break my promise. Sure, no one remembers that world now, but I still don't want to do anything to undermine what happened back then. It's not too late. I can tell the others later, after I've built up some trust.
So that's your choice then. Have it your way. Just stay away from me from now on. I don't want to breathe the same air as you.
Wow, this is only day 10. Jesus.
Kurata, are you deaf or stupid? I just told you to stay away from me. I'd rather go on a date with Gaku than talk to you. When are you available? Okay, I mean, I can make it work. My schedule's kind of free. Gaku, read the room. She's insulting you and belittling you. Anyway, I'm done here. Do whatever you want.
Jesus. With that, Kurata quickly took her leave. Well, that's the most awkward thing I've ever seen. What now?
Why not relive your stress by using me as a punching bag? I'll start. It's purple.
I don't particularly care to argue, but it's true that we won't be able to trust you completely until you tell us what you're hiding. Until then, I appreciate if you kept your distance from me as well. Dang, Hideko. But she's a time loop, or wouldn't she already know? That's weird. Hideko, you don't have to put it like that. You're strangely supportive of her, Takumi. Did something happen between you two? Oh my god, my girl hates my guts, bro. It's over. Not that I care either way. No! Baby, come back! I'm sorry for ruining your morning. If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room. Okay. Okay, she escapes serious wrath. That's good.
Not you too, Nozomi. Oh no.
Well, this sucks. Good going, you sperm. Why say it like that? Everybody left the cafeteria one after another. Soon enough, Sirei and I were the only ones there. Whoa! Everyone just walked out! Is this classroom chaos they warned teachers about? Ay caramba! That's my line, you turd. Am I a turd or a sperm? Make your mind up. Personally, I agree with Shuzehara. I won't tell you anything, but you gotta trust me. Did Kitafuji really think that would fly? The special defense unit's gonna fall apart at this rate. And that would mean a lot of work for me.
Looks like you're up, Samino. You're the team leader after all.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't you sweat it, man.
Hey!
I know, you don't have to tell me. Okay. It's my job to keep this team together, no matter what it might take. What are we going to have to do? Is it just me or the music's slightly different? Maybe because this is the Atoning path? I don't know. How many hours have we been playing this game? No, John, it's the same effing song, bro. My bad. After the incident in the cafeteria, I plotted out different scenarios in my mind, but couldn't come up with any solid solutions. Before I knew it, it got dark out. This late already, huh? Got off bed with a sigh. Getting some sleep, but it doesn't look like there's going to happen. Oh, sleepless night. Maybe I'll take a stroll. Figured it'd be better than agonizing in my room. True, sometimes you gotta get up, move around a little bit, and then you'll fall right back to sleep. I do it all the time! Walked around the school for a while with no real purpose. It occurred to me I'd never really wandered alone at night like this. Only sounds among the silence from my own footsteps. Surrounded by this quiet, it was hard to believe we were fighting a war and ongoing existence of humanity. You know, I'm kind of just over that whole aspect of it, to be honest. Like, freaking, the invaders show up. Does anyone care if we, like, you know, like, if only everything up to this point was a dream. How nice would it be if Katawa was there by my side when I woke up tomorrow? By your side? You're like in the same bed? Takumi, you flirt. I indulged in this pointless fantasy as I walked, eventually finding my way to the courtyard, where Ito should still be alive, right? Yeah, okay.
Hello, Takumi. Out for an evening stroll?
Can't entirely trust you, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not gonna say. Ito. I forgot he was here. There's a lot of paths without him, if you haven't noticed. I chose the wrong place to relax, I guess. Don't look so uncomfortable. You'll hurt my feelings. Can you read my expression? I thought I looked like a monster to you. I can read you like a book, Takumi. For example, I can tell you're deeply troubled by something right now. What do you know? Ito was on the mark. That left me at a loss for words. What are you talking about? Come on. You don't need to hide it. You and I have something special. Ooh. I'm be glad to listen to your worries, you know? Come to think of it, he said something similar before. Dude, I hate everyone here. You can tell me anything. I'm gonna be a perfect confidant. Haha, I'll never betray you. Look how winky I am. Look, I'm winking. I guess he really meant it. And in truth, wasn't getting any closer to coming up with a solution. They wouldn't hurt to just talk. To Ito! I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of missed him. The mischievous scamp. Although the idea of turning to someone like Ito for help really irritated me. Fine. I explained everything That was on my mind, Ato. Even Nozomi's secret? Are you kidding? Well, maybe not. I decided again. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. He didn't do it. And how that led to everyone being suspicious of her.
I see. The solution seems pretty simple to me, though.
Huh? What do you mean?
You have to lie.
Oh, brother. Advice from Ato. What do we expect?
Lie? Exactly. For example, why don't you tell them Nozomi's actually an invader who switched sides?
Yeah, like that's gonna help. An invader?
Maybe she was originally in the running to be a commander, but she was ostracized due to her weak cryptoglobin. Her memory's vague due to the abuse she suffered. But the one thing she does remember is her desire to get revenge on those who abandoned her.
God, that story sucks.
Johnny was actually ripped off from a visual novel that I actually personally love.
Well, if that's the case, my bad.
In order to exact that revenge, she hid her true identity and infiltrated the Special Defense Unit. That's why she wasn't able to reveal her past. Maybe she couldn't because her memory was so uncertain. Something like that should do the trick.
Lying is second nature to you, huh? It's almost impressive.
Oh, stop. You're going to make me blush.
Hey!
It's being sarcastic! Do you honestly think everyone believes such a hastily put together story? Come on!
All you need to do is ready up some evidence.
Okay.
Make a temporary tattoo or something in the gift-o-matic and slap it on Nozomi's arm. See, it's proof she was eligible to be a commander. Don't you think the others would buy that?
No, they would just see, hey, you can make tattoos with the gift-o-matic, and then you're like, this is the... Just don't lie, y'all. Just don't lie. Because it always uncrumbles in the end. Well, if I was that thorough of my story, maybe they would believe it. It would be more credible if I told them she revealed everything to me earlier. On the other hand, though, sorry for wasting your creative thinking, Ato, but I'd rather not lie to my team. There we go, Takumi, that's why he's a go. I want to survive with everyone this time. And you know what? That includes you. To do that, I need to build real, genuine trust. No subterfuge, no more lies. No matter how much it might be for the sake of bringing the team together. I think you can gain real trust by lying.
Well, I sure had you trolled last time, you know.
I got you. That is true, but
Whatever works for you. Let me give you one last piece of advice, Takumi.
A leader's job isn't to be honest. It's to lead everyone to a happy ending. To grab hold of a happy future no matter what it takes. That's why you came back from the future, right?
Dude. He's really just saying straight up, sometimes you can't walk the golden path if you're a leader? I mean, well, can't... If we're being, like, completely serious about it, I guess there is a kernel of truth to that.
Just messing with you. Was that too mean?
I don't think he was.
Just do whatever you want. I'll be cheering for you from the shadows. Or rather, from inside my cage. Have a good night, Takumi.
Okay, he's in charge of when I'm leaving, I guess. I'm actually thinking I'm going to sit here all night. Apparently, Ato has decided. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, it's over. Freaking didn't feel like talking anymore anyway, so I left the courtyard. You know, we'll just end it on that.
A leader's job isn't to be honest. It's to lead everyone to a happy ending.
Even after I returned to my room and crawled into bed, Ato's words echoed inside my head. Not to be honest? I mean, is this the liar route for Takumi? It just lies everybody? That very well could be the case. That's no fun. Come on. After we built up all this trust and, you know, mutual respect between some of our party members. In hindsight, the romance route, I mean, listen, obviously, they're doling out compliments to Takumi. That's cute and all. But genuinely, I've had a moment to sleep on it. What a just decent way to flesh out characters other than, you know, the Bond events. I loved it, bro. I hope everybody gets something similar, genuinely. Even Ato! Guess I better get up. Try thinking about things out after I spoke with Ato yesterday. I didn't end up getting anywhere. Didn't know what the right decision was, but racking my brain over it wasn't going to change anything. Whatever I was going to choose to do. Need to make sure I was prepared. Get some fuel for my brain. Let's shove a fish in there. Oh. Arrived at the cafeteria, noticed Nozomi. Hey, what's up?
Takumi.
Alessa's smile rose to her face. Aren't you going in? Oh, Kurata's in there, huh? Just as I was wondering what was wrong, I overheard the conversation. The other side of the door? Huh? How bad is it? Miss Suzuki, would you try not to infect us all with your bad mood? I can hardly eat with you scowling like that.
How can you tell I'm wearing a freaking mask? Nah. Your cooking is completely inedible as it is.
How rude. Salty and spicy milk rice is a bona fide masterpiece. Wait, milk rice? What? Is that a thing? I guess it could be. Boiling milk with rice? This flavor is going to revolutionize the culinary world.
Sounds like it's pulling a coup d'etat, if you ask me. He's right, Kurata. It's really not nice to spread your bad mood around.
What's she supposed to do about it? She's depressed. I don't know.
Turn that frown upside down. If you can't, hit me until you can. Honestly, I get where you're feeling.
I hate to doubt a friend, but sometimes something ain't right about Nozomi. Lady Nozomi would never do anything to betray us.
I want to believe that too. But
that's brutal. She's trying to smile through it all. Oh.
I'm sorry, what was that? If I go in now, things will get really awkward because they're talking about me behind my back. I guess in front of my back, huh? Guess I'll try again later. See you, Takumi.
That's so sad. Come on. Well, I don't know. I can get you something we need in your room. Maybe talk about an evil plan I've had. There was a sadness in Nozomi's expression that betrayed her laughter. Hold it, Nozomi.
What is it?
I instinctively reached out to stop her. Can we meet up later tonight? I want to talk to you about something.
Can't we do it now?
There's something I have to do. Night would be better.
I'll be waiting.
Thanks. See you tonight. Is he gonna get the tattoo? Is he really gonna? Things just got worse if I wasted all my time worrying. So I'll get ready. I'll tell Nozomi everything I know. Everything that's on my mind. Then I'll make my choice. Do I tell the truth even if it makes everyone distrust me? Or do I lie? Decision time. I mean, we gotta see both endings anyways, but honestly, chat, we're not streaming right now. But chat, dude, it's overstated. Or it's I probably understated in our modern era. I don't know. I'm thinking about the kids and who they idolize now. It does seem like the rise of the grifter. But genuinely, like, just honesty, it might suck in the moment, but it's the way to go. I say that though, but I tried to do this, job application, or I tried to get this one job. Actually, no, that did pay off in the end. Anyway, time to be parasocial. Okay, so things were not looking so hot on YouTube, so I applied for an editing job, and I did not lie on the interview, even though my friend told me to. Needless to say, we won't go into details. Absolute bullet dodge. That was the worst company ever. It was a bad company. Bad company, bro. Anyway, where were we? So, yeah, telling the truth didn't get me the job, and that ended up being the good thing in the end. With all my preparations complete, I went in Nozomi's room now that the commentator's done vlogging. Sorry. I rang her doorbell, feeling slightly nervous. Shortly afterward, the door slowly opened. Hey! Just trying to be all stealthy, and she says, "Hey, Takumi, I've been waiting for ya." Ow! Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff.
It's no problem at all.
Glad to hear it. So,
Come on in. I can't make you stand on the doorstep while we talk.
yeah, sorry for the intrusion. Sure, thanks. I still kind of like you. I don't know why. I just want to see you happy. It's not necessarily, attraction. It's not my first time in Nozomi's room. Still feels a little nervous here. It smells really nice.
Would you like some tea?
It's a little late for that. All the caffeine.
Oh no need to fuss over me. None at all.
What are you saying, Takumi? You're being silly.
I know, it's kind of my thing. I haven't known you that long, though. Okay. With a soft laugh, Nozomi poured some black tea. Okay. She ain't getting no sleep now, bro. The fresh scent permeated her room. After enjoying some idle chit-chat, Nozomi brought out to the topic again. I guess that's why Kurata talks about the tea. Huh. Because she's so tight with Nozomi.
What do you want to talk about?
It's about your secret. Nozomi looked as if she'd been expecting this. She listened intently as I talked.
Takumi, you said you traveled through time to get here. I wonder, do you already know about my past?
Yeah. Sorry. After that, I told Nozomi everything that happened during her last 100 days. Even though she died? Kamakura General Hospital, the cryptoglobin transfusion, the rejection symptoms, her mother's suicide, the way she joined the mission by sneaking in a pod, and everything about Katawa. We finally tell her about Katawa? Oh my god! This might be a bit... Well, I think we told her that also in the other timeline. That, you know, someone that resembles her. Yeah, that's the expression I expect, actually. She was shocked. I guess it was only natural for her to react that way. Hearing someone she barely knew recounting something she never told anyone before. More so... Someone adds, hey, you might also be a childhood friend, but you lost all your memories of me, so, you know. Yeah, in fact, I will take this tea. Oh, God, I spilled it. I'm sorry. This is everything you and I talked about last time.
Wow, I'm kind of shocked, or I guess confused.
It's probably pretty off-putting to hear all this.
It is. Honestly, I'm a little creeped out.
Stupid. Maybe shouldn't have added that last part. I'm sorry. It's not like that. I'm not a stalker or anything. It's all really happened.
I understand, Takumi. I know you're not that kind of person. I just couldn't wrap my head around it first.
After that, taking a sip of her tea, Nozomi let out a big sigh.
I see. I really trusted you, didn't I?
It sounds weird coming out of my mouth, but yeah. I think you did have some faith in me. You once told me it was easy to talk to me because I felt like an old acquaintance.
I might understand that a little. Strangely enough, I feel that way right now, too.
What? New lore? New Nozomi lore? She smiled faintly. I almost seemed to stare off into the distance.
Okay. I think I've taken it all in. I'll believe what you're telling me, Takumi.
Nice! Thank you.
But let me say one thing. Katawa Kashimiya, was it? I'm not her. I haven't lost my memory. So don't get any strange expectations from me. I'm Nozomi Kirifuji, no one else.
At this point, I mean, we already knew that, right? It is just, I don't know, some really weird, messed up... I can't explain it, but genuinely, I think she is telling the truth here. Unless... Okay, she was a Futuran, and they messed with our memories, right? To make us fight our own kind. Then why is Nozomi so different? Maybe she's the only one with her actual memories. You know? I understand. I actually don't. I won't bring it up again. I decided to switch gears. Now onto the real topic. I don't think we can keep on going the way things are. The special defense unit's fractured. It'll negatively impact future battles. And above all, I don't want you to feel the way you did this morning. I've come up with a solution.
Okay.
Yeah. So here goes nothing. I explained the idea of involving the temporary tattoo. Come on! That's so corny! I told Nozomi this explanation would convince everyone to trust her without revealing her true identity. A few lies would be a necessary evil to keep a special defense unit working together. So, what do you think? Pretty cool. It's my unique idea I came up with. Everything's ready. All we have to do is decide. Do we tell everyone the truth or a lie?
Wow.
Nozomi fell into a deep silence after hearing my explanation. She told me that she could reveal herself because she was afraid everyone would doubt her. I was sure that even beyond that, there was the trauma of what happened to her mother. Right. That's a lot to unpack. You know, having to speak about her beloved mother, painful end. Why did I pick it in the first place? Jesus. I was genuinely being flippant, dude. That's effed up. Man. I don't remember what route that led us to, but God, I guess that was like a lifetime ago at this point. I knew I wouldn't want to do that.
I don't know. I don't know what I should do.
Okay, so the decision is mine? Maybe it was cruel to stress her further by pressing her for a decision. Somebody needed to support her. That person would have to be me.
A leader's job isn't to be honest. It's to lead everyone to a happy ending.
Then again, I kind of dislike 8 on principle. But was he spitting or not? You know? Was lying really the right choice? Couldn't say for sure. But I really had to make a choice. I need to decide whether we should tell the Special Defense Unit. Okay. This one? I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but I just want to know what happens if we lie. Or we tell the... Honestly, if we tell the truth, things will probably work out better. But it's like... I don't know. I gotta go with my gut. No, it's bullcrap. Guys, come on. Just tell them the truth. But we don't have to tell about your mom, right? That'd be fine.
Nozomi, I still think we should tell the truth.
The tattoo idea is just so corny and stupid.
Wait, what?
I know it might sound crazy after I just, went all the trouble and lengths to make the tattoo and everything, but covering up an inconvenient truth with a lie and having to lie again to keep it going. At some point, it's all bound to come crashing down. Yeah, because you ask Worcester, oh, you must have special intel on the invaders, freaking stuff like that, and you won't be able to say. You're going to buy the memory loss crap. Just saying whatever's most convenient is no way to build authentic trust. Yeah, it's just going to hurt us in the end. So, I want to tell everyone the truth. I know what I'm saying isn't easy, but I think it's the best thing we can do. Can I have some time to think? Yeah, of course. This wasn't something I could force. I said everything I wanted to say. I was left for Nozomi to come to her conclusion. Sorry for bothering you. The tea was delicious. It's fine. See you. I guess that's my cue to get out of your effing room. All right. Bye-bye. I collapsed in my bed. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. He is high-strung when it comes to Nozomi. Did I make the wrong decision? What will Nozomi choose to do? I mulled over the questions without coming up with any answers. Fell asleep soon after. Dang. So it kills get some free time. Woke up a little later than usual. Must have been sluggish after so many sleepless nights. Someone's probably still struggling. Dwelling on it wasn't gonna help. Got out of bed to shake off the haziness and decided to eat breakfast when... Oh. The front... What? Hiriko! What? With him?
Oh.
That's all I managed to gather yesterday. This isn't gonna be enough. What are you two talking about, my two favorite people? Oh, Takumi. A rather late breakfast for you this morning, I see.
Oh.
Team leader privilege, I suppose. You and your teasing, spare me the snide remarks. You two are like protagonists and icy class president who secretly likes him. What a pair. God, could you imagine? Oh, God, that ship's just a die for. Yeah, it'll happen eventually, maybe one day once we find all the effing endings. What were you guys talking about? I'm running an errand for Sirei. An errand? By yourself? Oh, that's right. I'm in the process of developing a fabulous new weapon, but I'm a little short on some materials. I was asking Shizehara for some help procuring them. It's not that Hiriko does what Siri asks. What the heck? What kind of weapon is it? An explosive loaded with undying flames. It's small, but it'll pack a big punch. It's basically a compact version of the missiles in the last events room, but even more deadly. Gotta easily use it to defeat Commander or Veshness herself. There's no chance she'd survive that thing. Even her? Could you imagine? The only downside is the construction. Turns out, I lost the instructions, so we're screwed. I was hoping to get your help, and I sent Shizehara to ask yesterday, but... What happened? You weren't in your room all day. What were you up to? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Girl? I had something to take care of. After breakfast, I was tied up getting the temporary tattoo ready. Come on. How hard is it to just print one temporary tattoo? Took you all day? Man, he ain't motivated, bro. Come on. She was out there mining and crafting. What's he doing?
I'd like to purchase one temporary tattoo, please. it would look like Shadow the Hedgehog's emblem, because it is so cool.
Whatever. I can handle procuring the materials on my own, so you just do whatever it is you need to do, Takumi. Ouch. For some reason, I have all hurt. Whatever, I don't need you. Now that I want to spend some quality time with you outside the school. Anyway, whatever I need to do. She must have been resolving the issue between Nozomi and the others. Is this Hirako's way of being compassionate? Oh. She, okay. All right. He knows her better than I do. Shoot, I didn't read that scene at all. Right. I'll take care of it. See to it that you do. Now I'm going. I don't want to waste any time. That's our Suzuhara. Breezy, beautiful, and cool. Thanks for getting the materials for me. Aw, she didn't even say anything. Ignoring serious flattery, Hirako quickly exits the doorway, always in a rush. Gee, I wonder why. Better start recharging with a meal. After a quick breakfast, I return to our room to think things over. Well, I mean, at this point, it's out of our hands, bro. We did all we could. We told her whatever happens, happens. And we just got to, like, deal with the consequences of that. Like, if you try and force these things, it's never going to work, you know? Probably take Nozomi a little longer to figure out an answer. So you know what that means! Yippee! I've been strategically hoarding resources so we can actually make some progress on these bonds. And you know what? I think it's gonna happen with this route, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, so after the war's over, wanna come hang out at my place sometime?
Dang, man. That'd be pretty cool, Takamaru.
I mean, it's just a rundown shack, but I guarantee you won't find better food out there than what my mom makes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll be down for a home-cooked meal.
People are always visiting her bar for the food, so there's gotta be something about it, right?
And before he's like, Hirako's mom. No, dude, your mom's just super hot. That's why.
She doesn't have the best temper in the world, but she did raise me single-handed. I think she'd be relieved to see that I've got myself a friend like you, Takumi.
Oh my gosh, dude, say less. I'm there for you, man.
One warning, though. She looks really young for her age. People always think she's my sister or something.
Oh.
Don't you dare hit on her. You getting me? Let's not make this weird.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. But confirmed, his mom is, I want to say hot. Just really, let's move on. Oh, yeah, no music. Something always happens. She's laid in bed and contemplating getting some rest. Someone's at the door. Sorry for showing up at this hour. No, hello. I should be bringing out some tea. No need. I came here to tell you my decision. Okay, what's that? I'll tell everyone the truth tomorrow. Everything about my situation and my past. Honestly. So you made up your mind. That's all I wanted to tell you. So I'm glad you did. Sorry to have such a hard decision on you. You don't need to apologize. It was probably my problem to deal with. But it's okay, really. You actually gave me the courage to do this, Takumi. Aw, come on, give me too much credit. If you say so. I mean it. Nozomi giggled quietly as she spoke. Okay, I'm going back to my room. Sorry again for the sudden nighttime visit. See you tomorrow then. One more thing, Nozomi.
Get a good sleep tonight. You've got dark circles under your eyes.
What?
Hey! You shouldn't say that to a girl.
Oh, my bad. I mean, you do though. I got some ointment for the Nozomi ran off red-faced and she was gone. I flopped into bed. Well, it's official. She effing hates me. Dang it. Judging from how bad her eyes look, she must have been really stressed out these last few days. I know everyone hating you except Takumi. I mean, come on, F Takumi, you know what I'm saying? It was good that she chose to tell the truth. I think so anyway. I had no idea how everyone would react tomorrow, but I knew it was always be on Nozomi's side. Even if no one else was. Dang. He really is he's just so loyal, bro. How can you not root for Takumi, bro? I know he's an everyman, and I'm a sucker for that. As a generic, boring friggin', guy. My name is John. Like, think about that. Most common name in friggin' America. Come on. Get out of bed. The morning announcement. Better get to the cafeteria. Somebody's gonna tell everyone. You need to be there to support her. Right on. Right on, brother. Just go, woo! Woo! I'm surprised C-Ray was this chill. I guess he was just worried about the missile. We lucked out. So everyone's in the cafeteria and Nozomi spoke up in a quavering voice. Aww.
Excuse me! Can I have your attention for a moment?
Everyone turned to look at her. Nozomi suddenly daunted by their gazes for a moment, but she quickly pulled herself together. Yo, let's go.
I want to talk to you all today about my true identity.
Looking at the team's dumbfounded faces, Nozomi began her explanation. Yeah, she can start a speech with a hook. She got their attention. She told them about Cryptoglove and she'd undergone at Kamakura General Hospital. Now failed, meaning she wasn't chosen. She'd been having to find devices where and snuck in. How she kept quiet about it so we wouldn't be suspicious. She laid every last one of her cards on the table.
That's everything I know. I understand you feel suspicious of me knowing I've been hiding this.
My self-preservation instinct kept me from telling you until now. And I'm truly sorry.
Dang, she takes complete accountability.
No, Johnny, she made an excuse.
I mean, that is a... I don't know if that's an excuse. I disagree with you, voice in my head. Nozomi bowed her head in apology. Come on, guys. She's literally so nice. Nobody could hide their bewilderment after hearing the truth.
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to believe all that. I don't know what to say.
I heard the same story in my timeline, so I guarantee Nozomi isn't a traitor or a spy. She's here to put her life on the line for humanity's future. Just like the rest of us. Moko?
I see. Nozomi, your bravery is plucked at my heartstrings. Yeah, we're true BFFs!
You're way too quick to believe her. Really? I believe her too. Ain't sure I get all what she said, but her speech had soul. There were definitely no lies within. You're just a complete moron. Come over here and say that in my face, and I will do nothing about it.
But this is good. I'm happy you decided to believe in us and stop hiding the truth. I'm sorry I spoke without permission. I'll lick someone's shoes and clean an apology.
Stay back, knave. My Skechers are already clean. But I'm in agreement. I feel that Nozomi's opened her heart to us. And that makes me happy. Yes.
You still hid things from me.
Whoa, new font. Do you say something, Kurata?
Don't concern yourself.
Golly, what a twist! Did you forget I'm the person you have to impress the most? To think someone from Kamakura could sneak in like this. Talk about a security blind spot. Sure hope somebody got fired for this blunder.
But everything in a story adds up.
You got some nerve and I'm happy about it. You just done your job from the start, Nigo!
I'm sorry, sir. I never expected anyone but authorized personnel to even know about this operation.
Well, time for a special remedial lesson from the boss. Get over here! Whoa. What's going on?
No, have mercy!
All right, then I guess you're off the hook, Nozomi. That clears up everything about her past, right? That's right. How nice that we managed to solve this without torturing her. That would have really sucked. Actually, that's a terrible shame. What am I saying? I would have loved to torture her and see her cry and wail.
Maybe we should worry less about Nozomi, more about him. How is he not more suspicious? Really, thank you, everyone. Let's not address how weird Yugamu is. Because god dang, he's really weird.
The matter of Nozomi's past was settled, and we didn't have to lie. Made the right decision, and Ato can kick rocks. Seeing her laughing and chatting with everyone again, felt more certain than that than ever. Nice. Why did Hideko look upset though? Is that just my mind playing? Well, she always kind of. Let's be honest. Ain't her fault. She ain't gonna have wrinkles, you know. Takes more. Whatever. The problem I've been racking my brain over resolved. My body felt strangely light. There was still a mountain of things I wanted to do before our next battle, though. Well, time to give more cat magazines to Takamaru. Man, these are flying by now.
I always used to watch the house by myself when I was a kid. Couldn't stand to see anything unfair or wrong, so I'd always be fighting with someone. My mom was busy with her bar work all day and night. I'd be bored out of my brains. That's why the old coots in the neighborhood basically raised me.
Really? So they're like your family, dang.
They taught me to play chess and made my meals real old-fashioned eating, you know?
Yeah, that could be good.
And that was how Takamaru the Tyrant was born.
You're like the worst tyrant ever. But not like, no, you know what I mean? He's nothing like that.
I want to do all I can to repay those old folks by building their strength and helping out with their housework. That way, they can keep living for as long as humanly possible.
Dang. Returning the favor, giving them back the life that they gave you. In a flowery kind of prose, I guess, but not a bad bone in his bot. Well, unless you're an invader, that is. Ah!
Is this even allowed?
What kind of idiot question is that?
Calm down, everyone. Deep breaths now. In and out, in and out.
Everyone, what's going on? You're here, Sumino. Take a look at the monitor. Oh, we got double. Okay.
2 command.
Sire, when's that new weapon ready? I managed to procure all the materials in time, but it doesn't seem to be ready yet.
Ooh.
Haven't finished detonating fuse yet, and sorry for letting you all down.
It's her! The Supreme Commander's here!
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
A secret boss? But those are meant to be post-game filler.
Looks like this battle's not over yet. Everyone, engage!
She's too strong. We can't beat her.
Damn it! What do we do now?
Don't lose confidence. We have to get back up.
This is bad. Everybody's panicking. I have to calm them down somehow. But what do I do? The situation is hopeless. There must be something we can do. Flashback. I've finished the detonator fuse. Sorry for letting you all down. No. That's it?
Sire, do you hear me?
You're gonna launch the missile in this timeline too.
Loud and clear, Sumino. You want the undying flame bomb, right?
Brother, what?
You read my mind. You said it was all ready except for the detonator, didn't you?
That's right.
Is there a way to set it off in the state it's in now?
Sumino, are you sure you know what you're asking?
Oh my effing god.
Yes! Now hurry! There's no time!
There's literally... unless I clicked on the wrong route by mistake.
Got it. I'll give you the essentials then. You can't just trigger a shell full of undying flames with a regular detonation. You need hemoanima. A direct hit with a hemoanima attack will set off the bomb and engulf everything in undying flames. There won't be anything left of that Supreme Commander, or of the person who detonates it.
What? What about the Revive-O-Matic?
If there's any corpse or cryptoglobin left afterward, it might be possible, but that's very risky territory. And like I said, this will wipe out everything in its blast radius. In other words, you'll have to sacrifice someone to set it off.
God.
Sorry. Everything's moving so fast, I can't keep up.
He said, unless we sacrifice one of the team, we're all dead.
What are our options?
Is there any other way?
I'm afraid not.
If you need a sacrifice, I'll do
No.
it. Let me.
No, come on.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna work, Kirafuji. Your hemoanima is too weak to detonate the bomb.
What?
Believe me, I would do it myself if I could, but I don't have any hemoanima.
We need to choose someone to sacrifice. Takumi, this is on you. Twisted as it is, this is part of being team leader.
Can we rush and go get Ato? This again. We have to sacrifice someone to survive. I wanted to prevent further death. I want us all to live together. That's why I came back in time. Come on, don't give up. Must be another way. A way to do this without losing anyone. Think. Don't give up. Figure it out!
If there's any corpse or cryptoglobin left afterward, it might be possible.
Wait, what? Wait, say that! Oh, I keep cutting around. That's it. This could be worth a shot.
Everybody, listen up!
Huh? The corpse! Ignoring the shock of everyone's face, I told them about my plan.
How's that? Are you in?
Listen, dude!
Takumi, that's completely insane.
Yeah, there's no way that's going to work.
Maybe. But we still have to try. This way we won't have to sacrifice anybody.
What is it? Is it the worm invader? But no, they've already been absorbed by Veshnes.
Kiriko, Takamaru, can you handle it?
Sounds to me like you've lost your damn mind.
We can handle it.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Takamaru?
Right.
What?
Then go! Hurry!
They're gonna club 8
Just to make sure I
Huh?
understand this.
Wait, what?
First, I slice you in half and separate your torso from your legs.
Oh my god. Takumi, you're a madman.
Then, Takamaru launches your at vegetables. Your top half will hit the bomb and set it off in a suicide attack.
Then we revive him with his legs.
Nozomi and Tsubasa will bring your legs to the Revive-O-Matic before your cryptoglobin drains out.
This game's so dumb!
Is everyone ready?
Yes. Now that it's decided, we have to try.
Hate him or love him, dude. Man, it turns out we didn't need to sacrifice that Takamaru or Tsubasa or anybody in the last time. I want the dump.
Even thinking about this makes me want to.
Takumi, you've got some huge brass balls, man.
Thanks. But if this doesn't work, I'll look like an ignoramus. So save the compliments for later.
Leave the throwing to me. I'm gonna land a bullseye.
I don't doubt it. You got my back, bro.
I'm counting on you guys.
Then let's do this. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
I don't doubt it.
Ready?
Go! Okay. A completely alien chill ripped through my abdomen. The next moment, my head burned and ached like it was about to burn clean off my shoulders. The faintest tinge of pleasure coursed through my body. Whoa! Suddenly, I've been lifted up, forcibly flung through the air. As I struggled to remember what I was supposed to do, I managed to wrench my eyes open. There she was. Whoa! Holy crap, this is intense! I feverishly swung my weapon down to Veshnis. As she stood there stunned, yeah, me too. Whoa!
What have you done?
She's as confused as I am. I could see the astonishment on her face. I wanted to yell something scathing, but I have the energy to spare. Yeah, he's bleeding out, literally. I summoned all my remaining strength and hit the bomb as hard as I could as it came flying at us. God dang.
Impossible! How could I be defeated?
Thank God, y'all really just sick of that character. There was an unholy roaring sound, and a bright light turned everything white, and I lost consciousness as silence fell.